Welcome everyone to Belinda's Country Living. Today we are going to make an old-fashioned custard pie. Now I've used this recipe for years. I'm not a great lover of a custard. It's good. It's not my preference for a pie, but I do make it occasionally. Basically around the holidays, or if I get a request for it. But my grandson, last night, he said, Memo, we need a pie. I said, okay, I'll make you one. So he's never had custard pie, so hopefully he's going to like it. A lot of people out there love custard pie. So this is a very simple recipe. Put it all in a bowl, mix it together, put it in a pie shell. Now, I've got a pre-made pie shell, and it's Pillsbury rollout. Let me show you what it is. You get 2 in a box, and they're very good. And if you prefer to make your own, just hop right to it. But in today's world, it's all about easy cooking because we're all busy with kids after school. I'm raising 2 grandchildren, so yeah, I'm busy. And I'm always doing something. Grass does not grow underneath my feet. So, to get started, the first thing you want to do is to preheat your oven to 425. And you'll have that ready by the time this is all done. You have your pie shell. And what you want to do is prick the bottom of the pie shell, and that keeps the dough from rising and shrinking. And I like to also do the sides lightly. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. It is 14 degrees here in Indiana, so today I've decided I'm going to do some cleaning and I'm going to do some baking. So as you can see, I have pricked that. Now this recipe I'm using, I don't even remember who gave me the recipe. It's been so many years. But this recipe calls for 3 eggs. You see I've got 4 eggs, but I'm only using 3 in this recipe. And the other egg is going to be for my egg wash for the bottom of the pie crust. So, and you want to whisk the eggs up. Like I said, this is a very easy recipe. And you want 3/4 cup of sugar, white sugar. I need to get me I had liquid in this measuring cup, so I kind of stuck to it. You want to make sure that the sugar is well blended. My next agenda is going to be to arrange my spices in my cabinet and get them all organized again. You're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and you're going to need a teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you use the vanilla flavoring, you're going to have to use double the amount to get the flavoring because the extract is pure and it's got a lot of great flavoring in it. So you're going to need a teaspoon of vanilla. And if you really like vanilla, you can add more. to your liking. Go ahead and whip that up. And you are going to need 2.5 cups of whole milk. Here's one. I pretty much got this recipe down pat because I've been using it for years. 2.5. Whisk that up real well. I just love these batter bowls here because you can just mix everything up in it. Easy pour. Now you're going to use nutmeg. That gives it a little added flavor. And you want a teaspoon of that. This is a very rich, creamy custard pie. They say back in the Depression era, or, you know, that's all they had back in the old days is they raised their own chickens and they had eggs, they had milk. They had spices, so this is a good, easy peasy pie. Mix that up well. Now you'll set that aside. See how easy? Now you take your egg white, separate this egg. You just want the egg white. Doesn't take much. And what I'm going to do with this egg yolk, I'm going to add it. I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to add it to this. You know, and a lot of people, they, if they want a custard pie that's really yellow, they add food coloring, but I don't. You know why? Put anything else in there if you don't need to. So I didn't waste that egg yolk. I just went ahead and put it in here. All you're going to do is just whip this up just a bit. Because what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to spread this over the bottom and the sides of the pie shell. And that is going to keep your pie shell from being soggy. No one likes soggy pie crust. And I hope you can see this. The sun's really shining through this window. And just brush the bottom of the pie shell. And when you bake this, you're going to bake this for about 30 minutes on 425. And then you're going to reduce your oven to 400 degrees. Then you're going to cook this for another 30 minutes. It takes a good hour for this to cook. And I'm going to try something a little different. I love peach cream pie. And I've seen a lot of recipes out there where you're going to have flour and all the other stuff. I'm going to try making a peach cream pie out of this custard just by adding some peaches to it. And I'm going to see how that works out. And if it works out, I will do a video on that, let y'all know. Okay, so we are done with that. Now this is a very liquid runny pie. So you only want to feel, now I've got a 9-inch pie, and this recipe calls for a deep dish. And so I didn't have a deep dish pie. I always used just the regular 9-inch. But you can see how I did the bottom of this. So you're going to fill this halfway, because I'm going to move it from here to the oven. So to keep it from spilling on me, I just did a little bit. So now I'm going to move this to the oven. And that was my oven that you heard. It's time. Hey, I timed that great. Now I've got it in the oven, and now I'm going to put the rest of this in there. I'm going to move you over here because I want to show you, move you over here gently. I'm going to move you down. See if I can get you in there. Here. So I'm just going to sprinkle the top of this pie with some nutmeg. That'll make it really pretty. And that's all there is to it. Close that up gently so it doesn't spill all over the place. And I've got my oven rack down low. So you want to watch this 425 for about 30 minutes. And then you're going to reduce your oven. I'm still new to all this videoing. But that's all there is to it. I will let you know. I will show you when the pie gets done. Again, hope y'all have a wonderful day. And soon as the pie is done, I promise you, I'll show you the turnout on the pie. It's going to be good. Okay, so the custard pie is done. Just out of the oven, as you can see. It looks great. The pie crust did get a little brown, but that's due to my oven, and I didn't cover it with aluminum foil to protect the edges. But it's set up really well. Just got to let it cool down, and then we'll cut it and taste it. Okay, so we are back and we are ready to cut the custard pie. So I'm going to bring you up a little bit closer and show you how this turned out. We'll bend you down here. There you have it. So we're going to cut this. Cut us a piece. Like I said in the video before this, the crust did come out a little dark, but hey, It's still good. Look at that. I'm going to turn you up. Look at that. It's set up perfectly. Now, we're going to try it. I'm going to get me a fork. Yum, 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 yum. Still hot, still a little warm. Now we need another one. Another bite. It's good. Well, anybody can make this pie. It's so easy. You don't have to go through the old-fashioned way of scalding milk. Just put it all together. Just make sure that sugar is really mixed up very well in there before you bake it, or otherwise that sugar will be grimy like sand. So, but there you have it. I hope you like my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you.